It's hard to say I'm unhappy with me. Because the minute you say that, be like, you ain't talking about killing yourself. You like, nah, hell no, you tripping. Girl, I don't know. He might be trying to off himself. He talking about he unhappy with himself, bitch. I'm finna start moving stuff out of here day by day. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that. But again, to just top off that, pause, mental health is real, man. It's real.
It's one of those dynamics, too, that I'm curious to see how your relationship kind of flourishes with your personal reality of having 9 kids, similar to myself, and the public saying creating broken homes. You feel me? For me, that hit me personally when it got coined a phrase.
I remember.
You feel what I'm saying?
I remember we had to talk about it, and people said about you, said about Nick Cannon, said about, you know what I mean? People called my morning show and be like, you the one talking about this, but you're creating all these broken homes. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm human. And the fact that I tried to work, me and this person tried to have a relationship and have some longevity, even while having kids, it did not work out. We amicably decided to move on. So if we did it amicably, is she a part of creating a broken home too? And that's the question you have to have with people. Don't just put me in a category because of what society says it normally looks like or how it normally plays out.
The stereotype.
The stereotype, because this may not be my situation at the moment. Yeah. But have I created broken homes? I absolutely have created a home that I wasn't in. Now, somebody may say that home is broken, but guess what? I mean, I be in that home every day, but we got FaceTime, we got events. So why you got a house so big? I got 9 kids. Well, they don't all come at one time. It don't matter. When they come, they got their own rooms. You see what I'm saying? But the broken home theory, you have to be present. You have to be intentional, and you gotta fight against that stereotype in every way that you see somebody seeing it as being broken. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've had moments where I woke up in the morning and my wife and my kids were in the home. And it was the most amazing feeling that I think any man could bear, that you could physically take in and be like, I feel complete. Because don't think just because you know, mama like, shit, if I got 50 million, I feel complete. That'll be the best. Yeah, for that moment. But even 50 million couldn't bring back Steve Jobs. You know what I'm saying? So the money don't mean shit. You know what I mean? It's the moment of feeling like I deserve, I've arrived, I belong. You know what I'm saying? And this moment was I woken up like, damn, my kids ain't in my home with me. I'm not married no more. Yeah. This ain't even the house I'm buying. This is a house I'm fucking renting. Snap out of it, big boy. You gotta figure it out. You gotta go regroup, course correct, come back bigger, better than ever. Do something. What you gonna do, dog? You gonna sit around and be another excuse, or you gonna make something happen? You talking about you can make something happen? Make something happen. All these folk you done tried to sign or get to do business with you, make them think you can make them some money. Make yourself some money. I had to look in that mirror and challenge myself every day, Cam. Go harder. What's different about you from when you first got on, Jock? Are you still as hungry? Are you still a viable artist? Are you still a viable commodity that can go out here and make name off your likeness and the integrity of your brand? You goddamn right. Well, okay, get your ass up and go. One of the biggest things I learned in my life is time management. By way of having to, because I got so many kids. Well, look, man, you know, I can't have this conversation. Well, I ain't got it right now. I can't have that conversation ever. Because it ain't just a mama who looking at me for the money, it's a kid that need it. It's a certain part of me that don't feel right if I can't. So it's just like I told my wife when I first met, I said, damn, baby, you got all this time during the day? She like, I said, well, you need to add some more shit to your plate to make you some money. She was like, well, like what? When I showed her, within 5 years, that woman was a multi-millionaire without my money. I watched her do shit like that, and time management is everything. So what? I get up in the morning. You know how many days a week I work at radio?
I'm assuming 5?
1 day.
No way.
Shit, it's only 20 hours in a week, 6 to 10.
Oh, collectively.
30 minutes there, 30 minutes home. Let's say it's 5 days. Let's say that add another 5 hours. So that's 25 hours, a day and an hour. So I got I only work 4 hours.
For sure.
So it's cats around me who will take a job like that. And because they're making the type of money I'm making, if you the marquee, right? And it's your show, and you said you getting the money I'm making, you all right if you know how to budget. But that ain't enough for me. So how many more hours in the day I got left after them 4? It took 30 to get there, 30 to get to where I'm gonna go probably, but so that 5 hours gone already. Boy, I got 19 hours left. What can I do in 19 hours? Boy, a whole lot of shit. I could do 2 8-hour shifts somewhere. That's 16 hours. That's why I said, where you find the time to sleep? I find a job that allow me to sleep a little bit. I go and be one of those people who do sleep studies. $75 an hour. Come in here and sleep for 8 hours. 8 times 75, there you go. You see what I'm saying? Time management, you gotta figure this shit out. And I know I just went left. You ain't asked me no question. I ain't asked you no damn question. But it was on my heart to put that out there for anybody to ever question that shit. How do you sustain? How are you who you are today? Because I believe in time management. I believe that in this lifetime, I don't know my expiration date, boy. And I don't want to be the nigga to get close to them like, damn, I should have did more. I don't want to be that. I want to be like, hey, when it's time for me to go, I'm like, hey, look here, gang. I salute y'all, love y'all. I did all I could do for y'all. I hope y'all learned a lot. Take what I got, the wheels over there. You good, you good, you good, you good, you good, you good, you good. And I'm out of here. I want to be able to go on my way, on my journey like that when that day comes. I pray that it's far away, but when it comes, I want to leave like that. I don't want to leave with regrets. I don't want to leave with doubt, the unknown. Like, if I would have did that, could life have been better? No, I did everything I could with what I know how. And whatever God afforded me, the tools, the time, the people, the love, the confidence to do it. That's how I want to go out of here, dog. Just to be a whole 100% with you. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to kind of pivot real quick to the tour.
The tour.
Of, what is it? With where you are right now, and the impact of music for you. Do you feel like you want more as far as a staple of how people receive or respect your catalog?
Do I want more? That's
So
very broad.
But I'm saying with the B2K tour.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Going on tour in
Here we go.
2026.
Let's go.
How has that kind of made you, are you comfortable? Do you want more? Do you, like, how?
Although I'm comfortable, I always want more. I've always wanted to replace what I give out, what I spend. I want to replace it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm comfortable. And if I budget right, I'm good, right? But I think of this now, this is my 20th year. You said in the open, it's my 20th year. John Jock dropped 20 years ago to the world. And in my 20th year, I was divided coming into this because Chino hit me and said, hey man, I know you just did me and Bow Wow had just did an interview. And we had an interview going. He said, man, Jock, man, you supposed to be on these millennial tours and this and all this. I said, Bow Wow, y'all, they done reached out to me every time y'all do one. The numbers just wasn't right. I'm not just sitting around. I'm making a whole lot of money so I could turn that shit down. And Bow Wow looked at me and was like, I ain't never think of it like that. I just thought you ain't want to rock with it. I said, Bow, y'all can't come offer me the same money you offering another artist who don't have as much as me going on.
Outside of music.
Outside of music. It just don't work like that. And he was like, man, duly noted. Next thing you know, like a week later, me and him doing a Christmas party. We hosting for this big attorney in Atlanta. And Bow, he's sitting there watching me perform, and we going back and forth with songs. Now, Bow, I got a lot of big-ass records, and it catch you off guard. You have to see it happen, and you be like...
You remember.
You know, but you may have never been in this moment where 100,000 people singing every word to a song that you sung when you was younger. And you like, damn, I forgot about that. I forgot. But I think it was happening with him too. He was like, boy, you rocking, boy, we rocking. And he looking like, yeah. So they called me and said, hey, here's a tour. We doing the woo the woo. I'm like, oh. Well, if the money not right, I can't. They came with the money. And the money was much, much better. It's like 4 times more than what they was offering me. So yeah, I said, I'll take it. But before I said I'll take it, I had to think about it. I talked to God. I said, God, I'm 20 years in. This is my 20th year. What am I doing? I'm going on tour with B2K. I'm a young jock. I should be having my own tour. That's the surface level of it. That's the ego in me, maybe. Or maybe it's a little logic with the hint of ego. The logic says, well, if it's your 20th year, man, you need to be focusing on doing your own tour so you can capitalize on this and get the money and get your streams up. It'll all make... But I said, I'm not in that position right now. That's not the case. But what the case is, you're gonna make a bag on this tour and you get to touch those fans who believed in you in that era when you was popping and who supported you over these 2 decades. Now you come back, be ready to release some new music for your date this year that marks your 20th year, June 6, 2026. And you go from there, release your new stuff, and you tour that way. So I said, well, if I'm releasing new music, it gotta be guaranteed smashes. To think you're gonna tour off the new music, because everybody think that's how I'm gonna drop it, I'm gonna go. So I said, I'm gonna do a concept called Versions. I went and got a bunch of other artists. I took some of my original songs. I went back, revamped them. Because that's what they doing anyway. Think of somebody come take your song and revamp your song.
Refurbish it.
Refurbish that
Gentrify
thing.
it.
Gentrify. It's a whole new audience, younger. He's saying the word different. They got a different dance to it. And you like, damn, now you doing your show. You got to play their song too so you can let people know, hey, they got it from me. No, I don't want to be that. Or AI taking your song and somebody playing a new version of your song. People like, well, it's hard. He should have did that. So I did it myself. And when I start releasing these songs, I think the world will truly appreciate them. And I'm gonna do me a 40-city intimate venue tour. I don't need a concert hall. I don't need the big stadiums. I want the people who are truly there to see me, not the opening acts, not whoever else on there, not because they got free tickets. The people who came to see Jaceel, Omari, Robinson, professionally known as Jean-Jacques. You feel me?
So I'm curious because
I just dropped a new movie called Curious. It came out the other day. Just throw it out there.
Subtle Flex. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that.
Go check it out.
Where did the dance come from? And do you think that you were maybe ahead of your time? Because we're living in a trendy, TikTok-y, viral time. Meet me in the trap, it's going down. Anyway, me guarantee to go down. Like, just imagine if that song dropped for the first time while TikTok.
Today?
Like, you think you would have more impact, or it would still have its same type of impact?
Yes, I would have had more impact. Of course. If we had TikTok when I dropped, that shit would have been, everybody would have been, the Catholic priests would have been doing it. Shit, because it did have that, but it had that, here's the swap out. As social media began to dominate, our linear television starts to decline because people are watching phone from there. So that's why cable is like, cable ain't just the same no more. It's like, MTV gone now type shit, you know what I'm saying? And so you saw Tom Cruise doing my dance. You saw Oprah doing my dance, you know what I'm saying? You saw it happening in the church. You saw it with basketball players, hit a touchdown. So those were the viral moments of it in its essence, you know what I'm saying? But if I'd have had TikTok and all this social media now, I would have probably been $100 million artist right then and there. Because at that time, I came with so many more records after that, and people don't give me credit for it, and that's okay. Because they be having that same moment that other artists have had when they in the show with me, and they be like, damn, I forgot bro was on there. I forgot that was it. Whether it was number one or not, it charted. I know I made money off of it. You know how I know I made money off of it?
Because you got it.
Warner Chapel, BMI Sound Exchange. They tell me, hey, they don't say that's a hit, but 20 years later, if that one song is still generating this type of money, it's considered a hit, sir. Especially to people who ain't never had a hit. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna come on back this year. I'm gonna let this music speak for itself. I'm gonna continue to do these movies and stuff, and I'm gonna have fun. 20 years in the game, baby, I'm toasting to that. I'm happy because, as I said earlier, ain't nothing else in my life I did 20 years ago.
That's still bearing fruit?
Still bearing fruit, except for my children. You get what I'm saying?
Just take us through how you came up with the
dance.
The dance.
I ain't come up with the dance, for real. I'm gonna tell you, it was a combination of things. It was like an organic swap, because when It's Going Down came out, Snap was in.